Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I swear on all that's holy, this is just getting harder and harder to do, and that's not a euphemism, ladies. This episode was so painful to watch that I had to have a palate cleanser afterwards. I had to watch something that was fun, that was exciting, that was interesting, because this thing kills brain cells. So I went and watched Denzel in The Equalizer. I saw it a few months ago. I thought I'd see it again, and I loved it again. Great film, exciting film, fun film, very well written film. Alas, alack, I have to return to the crime scene that is the death of comic book characters, namely Batwoman in this case. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay, so we start off with a 5 years ago, and we're in some penitentiary. It's 5 years ago. How should we try and make Sophie look younger? Why don't we put her in a fucking terrible wig? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy. So Sophie is a rookie at the Crows, and she has captured Arthur Brown. Sorry, I'm moving. I have this, right? I have this. I know these videos tend to last about 40 minutes, but I don't know if I can make it. So I have an energy drink at the ready just in case. True story. So Sophie has brought in Arthur Brown, aka the Clue Master. And he's like, how did you beat my destiny clues? And she's like, you never know, bitch, but you got a lifetime to find out. Yeah, so... No, she didn't do the last bit. Anywho, cut to present day, and we go to Arthur Brown's cell, and oh my god, he's escaped. No, 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 no. I'm not apologizing for any of these pauses. I do them because I know what's coming next. You don't. I know what's coming next. And my brain, because it has to be slightly ahead of the video, is like, okay, next we're doing this. And I just die inside. I just die inside. Cut to Batwoman smacking her way through Black Mask's false face society with absolutely zero trouble whatsoever. It's not exciting. It's not fun. Luke's on the earpiece saying, could you like leave one of them conscious so we can plant a tracker on them? And Batwoman's like, well, that gets rid of half the fun, doesn't it, Luke? So they go through the boring hit down, hit down, hit down, hit down, hit down. This person only knows martial arts. That's it. They're not trained for this job whatsoever. The show has just said she's learnt martial arts. I know friends that know martial arts. They'd be shot in 2 seconds if they try this, and they're better than she'll ever be in her life. But, you know, we've got to watch the boring, let's just cut through everyone's scene. Oh! So we can get to the sitting down and fucking eating food. So she gets the last person, and she's trying to put the tracker on them. And then, oh my god, a white guy turns up. from the Crows. And he's like, hi, I'm Whitey McNasty Guy, and I'm here to arrest you. He actually says I'm here to shoot you in your... I'm going to shoot you in your face. And I gotta say, I'm a heterosexual male, but I got a little bit of a boner when he said that. Because I was like, dude, do it. Dude, please, do it. For the sake of my sanity and the world, just shoot the bitch in the face. Anyway, the only reason why this guy is perceived as bad is because he's white. This person in the show hasn't actually done anything wrong whatsoever. Nothing. In actual fact, he's had his job barricaded by Sophie to prevent him from discovering the secret identity of Twat. And here he is ahead of the curve again to arrest her. That's what the Crows want. That's his job. But no, he's bad guy because he's white. Then Batwoman, of course, decides to lecture him. Oh my god! Like, I was placing a tracker on, like, him and stuff. And if you guys hadn't, like, bursted in, then we would have the location of black masking things. By the waysies, I'm totes, like, delaying you so I can do this. And it was really obvious. And it was really shit. And then she just goes and, you know, grapples her way out of the situation. Bye. It's just like, okay, what? I don't care. Who could possibly care? Cut to Jacob. Okay, can I just say, okay, I just need to stop again. Punch flavor. Oh, God, that's going to burst my heart. These are the COVID episodes, you know, the ones that are made on a tight budget where nobody's in a scene together because of the restrictions. So we have lonely Jacob just sat on a picnic bench taking drugs. Do Gray Scott couldn't give a shit. He couldn't give the tiniest of fucks about this show. He just I'm gonna sit down at this picnic table and I'm just gonna stab this into my leg, okay? And that's me pretty much done for the whole episode. Well, he'll come back a little bit, but I've got jokes already lined up for that. So he takes some snake bite, and then both of his the ecstasy of drugs. Dude, I feel like taking it. Look, I've already got technically. I've got to take the medicine. And then he starts hallucinating his daughters on the swings. There's my daughters on swings when they were younger. I'm such a good dad. Can I have more drugs, please? Oh, boy. Oh. This was the most based scene I've ever seen in Batwoman. Alice is being tortured or being threatened with torture unless she gives up a name or Batwoman or some shit. And this is Black Mask who's asking her. And then Alice just starts going on one of her Alice. shut up! Not me. That's what Black Mask says. He said, shut up. I'm the one doing the torturing, not you. And I was just like, based. And I was like, writer's room. That's correct. Because we have to listen to the fucking shite that you produce each week. And the problem, and the thing is, you're likely not even self-aware of the joke you just made. So he's just like, right, I'm gonna rip your nails off. So he sets up this mechanism to rip Alice's nails off one at a time, and then boogers off. There we go. If you're squeamish, don't watch. Oh God. This is where I gave up on life. I just gave up on life. Because now, God help us. Lord above help us. Ryan returns home. And there is Sophie and Mary. And they are drinking tequila and getting drunk because Sophie was given a... Now, this is going to come back in a minute and be really stupid. But she was given a bottle of tequila for her 5th anniversary of being a crow. And as you can see, it's the future now because Sophie's got longer hair. She's got a different wig on. And so they're all getting drunk, and then they decide to play... Well, first of all, Ryan's like, what's a crow doing here? Remember, ACAB, folks, all crows are bastards. I ain't drinking with a crow. And they're just like, come on, girl, let's just do it! Woo! So Ryan's like, I'll have one, please. Damn. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there. I'll just take the one. So the next thing we know is they're all sat down together, drinking the tequilas, and they're all sharing... I don't know, drink if you haven't done if you have done something. So somebody says, I haven't had sex on an aeroplane, and you have, then you drink. And so they're all doing stupid things like that. Ryan says, drinks and says, I don't work for a white supremacist organization. Ryan says that to Sophie, who's black. And every time we go to the Crows headquarters and we just see lots of black people, lots of women, lots of different ethnicities walking around, apparently the Crows are a white supremacist organization. Caroline Dries, I got some advice for you. Shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever from your ivory tower. You're just a fucking fake. An absolute phony ass fake. Button your cow mouth, shut it, writer's room, get some fucking talent. You dumbasses. Then there's something like, wait a minute. This tequila doesn't look like it's from the Crows. Because it's got a note saying, I'm gonna kill you with it. Which I guess Sophie neglected to read. And it's actually a note from the Clue Master. And it's like, I have put some poison in this. But because they've been sharing the tequila, there isn't enough to kill them, which is a shame because that could have really worked for me. So now the Clue Master is after her because he needs to find out how she foiled his clues 5 years ago. So they decide to go to the first area. There's a clue. He calls her Hot Shot. And so Ryan's like, hey, let's heat up the bottle. And then it will be a hot shot. And then it reveals an image of 2 guns. And then Sophie's just like, I know exactly where that is. Let's go to the shooting range. So clearly, they're not bothered about the Second Amendment. So that's all right, you know. Now then, sorry if this is making you a little squeamish, but we go back to Alice, and this is the worst torture device in history, because apparently, if you move your finger that way, even if it rips the nail off, it releases your hand completely from the torture device. And so Alice just goes, rips the nail off, but gets the hand free, and then frees herself from the chair. She then hides in the room, gets her phone out, or gets a phone, and calls Daddy. Calls her drugged up daddy, who's in the middle of a massive trip. And he's like, hello? And Alice is like, it's me. It's me. I guess you didn't think you'd hear from me, but it's me, Daddy. It's Alice. It's Beth. And I need your help. And he's just like, bitch, I'm tripping fucking balls. I don't think you're real. Bye. And she's like, no. And then Kate comes around the corner and bonks her on the head and takes her back to the torture device. I'm sorry that I can't make this episode any more exciting. It's really shit. So they get to the rifle range and they climb over the fence. And they're all like, yay, we're fucking half cut on tequila. I know, baby. I know. Did you hear my cat meow? Hi. What's up, baby? Daddy's recording a video. This is a very inopportune time to want some attention. But I'm going to give it to you anyway, because fuck these guys. They make me watch Batwoman. How wow. You're not going to let me pick you up, are you? Are you going to let me pick you up? No, okay. Reet, let's get back to it. Break time's over. So they get to the rifle range, and then they find a bottle. And in the bottle, there's like the antidote, but they don't need the antidote. But they have an argument about trust. Who cares? When they turn the lights on, they notice that there is a girl in a seemingly bulletproof prison. And she's been poisoned. And this girl just happens to turn out to be Stephanie Brown, daughter of the Clue Master, and he put her into this predicament. Comic lovers, I know there's so few of us left. Stephanie Brown is, of course, aka the spoiler. She's blonde, but now she's a redhead in this. But okay, whatever. You know, redheads actually do need some love. So I'm not going to get too mad about it. And she also dates Tim Drake, who's the third Robin. However, this show will piss all over that, obviously, because Tim Drake's not black, although he's going to be black in the 3rd season of Titans, because, you know, tokenism. It's a thing nowadays that the far left use to make themselves look good, but it just makes them look racist and lazy and pompous. Okay, let's move on. And so there's a test. They have to rearrange some boxes with some animals on and then shoot the targets in the right order to open up the cage. Ryan thinks it should be one way, but Sophie says, no, it should be this way. And then Ryan wants to shoot the gun, and Sophie's just like, no, I'm the marksman. What have you ever shot? So they're like, okay. So Sophie shoots all the targets, and they win, and the girl gets free. Stephanie gets free, and then they give her the antidote to the poison. I'm sorry, this is not an interesting episode. It's shit. Now Belle's gone, so I can't even pet my cat anymore. My phone's gone off. Which you're going to have to answer after this. And now we've got this stupid bint here. Looks like fucking Groot cosplay. So Kate, who thinks she's Cersei, Sionis, is like, I'm Cersei Sionis. Well, no, I'm Cersei, whatever. Anyway, Alice works out that she's Cersei Sionis, and then therefore she's worked out that Black Mask is Roman Sionis. Cool. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, and she's just like, oh, by the way, you're not Cersei because she was killed during the Arkham escape, and we trampled all over your body. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they've taken Stephanie back to their place, but oh no, there's a new clue. Stephanie is actually covered in letters and numbers. And of course, it's a clue as to where the next part of the thing is. So while they're figuring that out, they enlist the help of Soy Cuck. And Stephanie's just like, do you know what men I love inside of me? Fucking beta males. Luke, that's who I love inside of me. Betas. Subservient cucks which can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Whoa! They get me wet. Black men who are watching this, and I know there are plenty of you who are. This is how Hollywood want you to be. A subservient, effeminate, soy boy. Oh boy. So he works out her name by clue. And they're just like, oh my god, they're like, this is how nerds flirt. And I'm just like, this is how cunts talk. So they're all going, oh my god. Luke's got a girlfriend. Luke's got a girlfriend. Heterosexuality. Ew. But it's okay. Because he's not white. So it's okay. Because that cis white male. Am I right? So they just decide out of nowhere, hey, let's just go to the Clue Masters quiz show. For some reason. And then the set's still there. And then they step on the podium and it's just like, oh no, there's a bomb here. And if we get off the podium, it's going to blow. So Ryan and Mary are stuck on the podium. And Sophie, Titwank, is just like, oh my God. So they have to answer questions to stay alive. And the questions are just easy. There's the Clue Master. At least they tried to make it look like the Clue Master from the comics, at least the early comics. That's the only positive thing I can give it. But the clues are just like, I'm green with envy if you can't guess my puzzles. Who am I? Riddler? Oh my God, you're so, like, amazing at working stuff out. So they go through these crappy questions. Jesus Christ. Oh, God, fuck my life. Fuck my life. Luke and Stephanie are working out, trying to work out the code. And they actually end up working it out. Stephanie works it out. And so she knocks. She's like, sorry, Luke. And then knocks him out with one hit of something on his head. And then escapes, leaves. So her new boyfriend, she just knocked out. And of course, because it's Luke, it just took one little hit for him to be unconscious for a year. He's probably dreaming about, I don't know, making sure that he doesn't offend women when he's opening a door to get into a building. Oh, I was opening the door to come in. I wasn't trying to open the door to let you go first because that was a patriarchal thing for me to do. Oh my God, it's turned into a nightmare, hasn't it, Luke? A fucking nightmare! So, Sophie is just like, Ryan, shut the fuck up. I know you're Batwoman. And I need you to trust me because we need Batwoman right now to get us out of this situation. Otherwise, you're all going to blow up. And so, like, fine. The Batcave is you go to Wayne Enterprises, get the pearls from the office. Bring me my patumpa, which I used at the beginning of the episode. So she's like, okay. So they're still answering questions and like going like, woo, yeah, when they're getting one right and shit. Because, you know, whatever. Sophie, well, I don't care anymore. Black Mask is just like, fuck this now. I'm just going to shoot you. And she's like, oh, but I know who you are, Roman. And he's like, well, now that you know who I am, I'm going to shoot you some more. And she's like, but I deal in the art of ass masks. So I can make an ass mask of your daughter. So he's like, okay. She's like, okay, cool. Oh, fuck this. That's yada, yada, yada. Shut up. So Sophie goes into the Batcave. And Sophie is the only one that... The actress is the only one that's actually sold the Batcave as if, wow, this is the Batcave. Whereas no one else did. She finds the patumpa and then goes. Stephanie goes back to her old house and guess what? Her dad's there in costume now. It's yeah, they could have made more of an effort, but it's the CW, let's just be honest. And he's like, I brought us back here because I needed to find out how Sophie worked out how she solved my mysteries. And she's like, Dad, she didn't. I did. I solved it, and I told Sophie, and we let Sophie take credit for it. And he's just like, oh no! My daughter, no! So he gasses her. And that's that. Luke wakes up and is just like, oh my God, I've been knocked out by a woman. Cluemaster and Stephanie, well, Stephanie comes around and she's in the car with the Cluemaster and he's gassing the car. He's just like, We're gonna die together because I can't handle that a woman is smarter than me. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Writers, right, come here. You fucking shit! This show would be outdated if it was in the fucking Victorian times. This show is the equivalent of Danny Trejo doing "Women can do stuff now." Fuck off. What? Anywho, Stephanie's just like, no! But Luke just turns up again, teleports over there because he's got teleportation powers and saves her. Sophie gets back in time with the padumpa. And so they use the padumpa to smash out of the studio when the thing explodes. Yay! Everyone's safe. Sophie knows who Batwoman is. I couldn't possibly give a shit. Stephanie kisses Luke and says, I'll give you my number, but I think you're clever enough to work that out. I nearly fucking vomited all over the keyboard. And then Dougray Scott gets brought into the backstreet abortion clinic. And they said 2 tramps found him and brought him here. And I'm just thinking, they fucking raped. They did him up the pooper first. Yeah. 2 tramps found him, sexually assaulted him, then brought him to the clinic. And Mary's like, oh my God, he's whacked out on snakebite. Sophie and Ryan, I don't care. Alice says, by the way, Cersei, you do realize that you're not actually Cersei because Cersei had blue eyes and you don't. So I don't know who you are, but you're not Cersei. And then she says, right, let's put the ass mask on you. And so she puts the ass mask on Sophie, on Cersei. And then she realizes that her eyes are the eyes of her sister. And she's like, what? These are Kate's eyes. Kate, how have you got yourself stuck inside Cersei? And Kate said, what do you mean? This show's full of fucking lesbians. Ayo! But, it's the best I got. It's the best I've got, the best you're gonna get. And that's it. I hate this show. It was bollocks. It was garbage. It was trash. I don't care. I hate it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the vid. It came across to me as exceedingly boring, but if you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I will be back, maybe, when I get the ratings. Who knows? With some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.